So Making Tax Digital is coming, and if you're a small business owner like me, you're probably feeling a bit like, "Ah!" I've just registered through my accounting software. I use something called FreeAgent, and I get that free with my business bank account, which is Metal. And yeah, I'm gonna walk you through it all calmly, all nice. If you're new here, cooey, I'm Natalie the Tech Angel. I help women in business make their tech feel calm, feminine, and a little bit more fabulous. Okay, let's get the small honest bits out the way first. I am not an accountant. I'm a small business owner like you. Also below the threshold where I have to do it this year. In fact, in my first few years in business, I haven't paid tax because I just haven't been anywhere near the amount to pay tax. But I like to have everything calm and in order, so I do my months every account. And so really, submitting things quarterly using my accounting software, which is basically all Making Tax Digital is, I might as well do it now, be ahead of the curve. It also gives me a chance to have a better visibility of what my potential tax bill will be. I've already submitted my self-assessment tax return, and so for me, this current financial year, so we're in 26-27, I will have to pay tax at the end of this year. So if you fancy getting ahead of the curve too, come follow this tutorial. We're going to do it together calmly, nice and slowly. But as always, if you have got a complicated setup, please check with an accountant first. Right, let's dive in. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually register for Making Tax Digital before I can link it to my FreeAgent software. So to do that, we need to follow this URL. I'll put a link in the description so you don't need to type this out. But here is the link here. Sign up as an individual for Making Tax Digital. Okay, so there's lots of information on this page. Please do be sure to read over it. It's talking about things like, the kind of penalty changes that are happening, that you still need to do a self-assessment tax return. But I'm going to assume that you have already submitted your tax return for last year, that you are in a position where you can sign up and that you want to. So we can just scroll right to the bottom and click sign up now. It's going to ask you to sign into HMRC, so I'm going to do it using my government gateway. And then let me just do this so you can see what the page looks like. It's already remembered my details. So I'm just going to click sign in. Now, when do you want to start doing this? So I'm volunteering, I want to start now. So I'm going to say in the current tax year. Now this bit is important. If you're signing up voluntarily like myself, you are agreeing to the new penalty structure if you miss your deadlines. But I am happy with all of this, so I'm going to click agree and continue. So this is asking if you actually are using software that allows you to make your tax digital, and we know that FreeAgent does, so I'm going to click yes and continue. Now it is asking you to confirm your income sources. Now I'm just going to assume that you are like me, you have one business, you are self-employed, you're a sole trader, and so that comes up in this box here. But if you have multiple businesses and you also are a landlord, I think different boxes would come up, but I'm just going to assume that you are like me. So I'm just going to scroll down and click save and continue. Now it's asking me to double check my answers. So yeah, let's just double check everything. Yes, my software works. Yes, it's for this year. These are the details of my business, my declaration. So let's confirm and send that. So we've got the confirmation here, sign up's complete, and it's telling you what to do next. So today is the 1st of August, and if we scroll down, we can see that the first submission is due on the 7th of August. Okay, so we can see that this is successful now. So let's go and link our FreeAgent up to be able to submit our first return. Okay, so I am in my FreeAgent software now. So if I go to the top here and go to connections and add-ons, click the HMRC connections and get started, and it'll take you to this Making Tax Digital page. Hang on, let me make that smaller again. So I'm just going to click this big button here that says Connect FreeAgent to HMRC for income tax. Yeah, we want it for this year. Do I want the software to connect? Yes, I do. Please continue. What you'll need. So let's sign in. Yes, I give permission. Oh, this is exciting. FreeAgent can now connect to HMRC. Mission accomplished. Oh gosh. Okay, let's view my income tax. So I am in taxes here and income tax, and I can see that this is Making Tax Digital rather than my self-assessments from my previous years. And my Q1 update is due. So let's click into the year. This is what it looks like. So the quarters are kind of financial quarters, as you can see. So Q1 is going from the 6th of April to the 5th of July. And I have also I keep on top of my accounts on a monthly basis. So if you want a video on how I do that every month, do that next.
but we can see that it already has all my income and it's also categorized all my expenses as well. This is my net profit. We can also see that the other quarters is actually cumulative. It's just kind of good because, say for example, one of my invoices come in late. The reality of running your own business, or I've not put in like a big expense yet. When you submit your quarter two, it will go back and retrospectively change that as well. And then all I do is I just click send update. So there's no money exchanging at all in here. It's not like we're paying the tax quarterly. We are just submitting our figures quarterly. So I'm going to click send update. So it's asking me here what I'm submitting for, and I just want to keep it as it is up to quarter one because I've only got quarter one, but it could be like, you know, in December, I might want to do like a year to date if I know that I have changed things from earlier in the year. But I'm just going to do up to quarter one for today, and I'm going to click send update. Let's just wait for the cogs to do their magic. And yay, we have got the green success submission succeeded message. It's also just giving me lots of, I'm assuming these are just a warning message. Like these are things that we kind of already know about as sole traders. And then if I scroll down, I can see that quarter one has changed to filed. Oh, exciting. There we have it. Quite easy, really.
And that is it. You are now registered for Making Tax Digital. See, the stewing was worse than the doing. If this has taken some of the fear out of it for you, please consider liking and subscribing. I would love to have you along. I do tutorials and videos every week about women in tech, Shopify, Squarespace, or fabulous things like that. And if there is another bit of business that's stressing you out, just leave it in the comments below and I'll see if I can do a video and help you out. That's everything. Stay fabulous. Toodles!